Hi everyone, welcome back to Lettuce Leaf. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 fake bridges that are really easy to implement on your island. So we have the limit of 8 bridges, which is usually enough for everyone, but we can't really change the size of them very easily. Or if there's not a bridge that fits your style of island, then you might want to change it up a bit and make your own. Also, we can't have them between cliff tops, which would be really useful, especially I feel like people go through inclines more than they go through bridges. Being able to have bridges between cliffs would be so useful. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you 5 different styles of fake bridge that honestly can suit any island. There's something for everyone here. So this first one I wanted to talk about is potentially one that you've seen, because it's a very popular one that every time you Google fake bridge, this is like the first one that comes up. And with good reason, because it's such a nice pattern. So this will be these two here. So there's one more spread apart and there's one closer together that you can just use one. You could just use this one if that's the one you preferred, or you could use the more open one. However, they do also line up seamlessly together. So if you wanted to give it a bit more dimension, you can mix it up and have it looking however you wanted to. This one I've done on 1x1, but I have seen people do it on 2x3 as well, and that looks really good. So you really can just make this however fits your island. And there's a nice little rope bridge. I personally really like this one. I've had it on the past 2 or 3 of my islands because I think it's such a lovely pattern, and I think it really can add a little bit of something to your island, especially I just threw this river together, but you can play with it over rivers. You can make it so you have it going over train tracks if you put tunnels either side. I know a lot of people use the fireplaces and the containers for that. You could have a load of trees here and have it as a forest bridge. You could have it as a treehouse bridge. There's so many things that you can integrate it with. The second one I wanted to talk about is this log bridge. Now, I really like this pattern. I think this is one that I'm going to be doing all over my island. So, it is a fake fallen down log as a bridge. This pattern also comes as a vertical one. So, if the horizontal isn't for you, you can put it the other way. This is a pattern that really suits the cottagecore style of island. Or forest islands as well, obviously. Fallen tree bridge. Yeah, what am I on about? Yeah, I really like this one. Again, it's very detailed, and you can mess with the perspective a bit as well. I saw this example of someone using it across a water path, and I think this is absolutely stunning. The person who thought of this is so creative, and it looks wonderful. So I thought I'd have to give them a little shout out because I could never. The third bridge idea, I've just mapped out another 3x4-ish space here. Obviously you can make these as big or as small as you want to. This one is this pattern. Now what you may notice with this one is this rope design down the edges. Now that isn't made to be a perspective trick to make you think that there's rope there when there's not. So what these slots are actually for is if you get the rope fence. No, it doesn't fit to begin with, but there, as you build it, you see it slots into the gaps, obviously not perfectly, on the floor. So it gives you a really 3D fake bridge. I really like how well this incorporates the rope bridge. There we go. Yeah, I really like this one. I think this would also work really nicely for a boardwalk or a seaside pier type thing. That's the vibes it gives me. I also think this is another one that you could put on you could raise this bit and make it cliffs and have this going over as well, like I did the first one. I think it would look really great then as well. If you look at this person's creator code, as you should with all of them actually, this one has 3 different colours of this bridge. So there's a darker one and there's a lighter one if that fits your theme more. There's something for everyone with this one. It's a really cool pattern. Now the fourth one isn't one that I've created myself because honestly I don't think I could do it justice without just blatantly copying it. So this I saw on Reddit, and it's a really, really innovative broken bridge. I absolutely love this one. This might be my favourite type of bridge ever because I think it's so unique. It's really, really well executed. Like, there's the kimono stands there that honestly at first sight you don't even notice. It's really, really creative. They've not used too many different patterns either. The creator codes for those are here, as they've credited in the comments. I think this one is very, very cool. It's so dynamic. I'm absolutely in awe of it. The last one I want to talk about is just using the in-game paths. So we have 9 at our disposal. Not all of them are going to work for a bridge for everyone. This one I thought was really nice because it has its matching fence. So I have the stone fence here that I'm just going to do the same as I did with the rope fence and put this either side. But this path and fence obviously match very well. I think this is really good if you're running out of pattern slots, or if you're newer to the game. This is very like beginner friendly as well. And you can just throw all the fences down here. You have a very easy makeshift bridge. This really suits city core islands, or like industrial islands or dystopian islands, which I've seen a lot of really cool ones. I visited a very cool cyberpunk industrial island and I posted that over on my Instagram. That'll all be linked in the description if you're interested in that. It's a very unique island. The lag is a bit iffy, as you'd expect from an island with a lot of items everywhere, but it's definitely worth checking out. Their DA is in that post as well if you're interested in looking yourself. I've also pre-built some other options up here. So this is the wooden one that we have, this one, and this is the corral fencing. Again, this works with the country fencing. I'm not going to climb up, you can see that. But like I said, these obviously don't fit as well as the stone one because stone path, stone fence. For this one, I wanted to show how you could use different fences, different items, and make a lookout point or another version of a boardwalk. Again, you don't need any patterns, which makes it a lot easier. I've done the rope fence and the corral fence. You could use the country fence, you could use... I've forgotten every other fence that exists. There's other fences that you could use to make this however you wanted to without having to use too many pattern slots. So yeah, that's just 5 different ways to make fake bridges. Obviously there's a lot more that you can do. You could use the iron bars and make a really built up bridge. I've seen some people do that, which looks really nice. It really is something you can be creative with and always put your own tweaks on it, whether that be with a different fencing, a different style of bridge, whether you have it vertical or horizontal, whether you have it in a light brown, a dark brown, whether you want it over water, over land. It's really yours to do with what you please. I hope these different bridges help spark your creativity. That's everything from me. Thank you for watching as usual. Please do like and subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!